Obnoticus.
Hello, Casey. It has been a very long time since I've seen you last. I've been busy using capitalism to my advantage. Isn't it nice to be residing in such a large home, courtesy of capitalism?
Well, first of all, public housing is the worst thing that there is.
I'm glad to hear that, Casey. I'm glad I won't have to subtly force feed you capitalism in order to turn you to my side. After all, you have already basically admitted defeat, and have admitted that capitalism is the one true system that benefits all, especially the wealthy. But I must say, Casey, you disappoint me.
Why?
Well, because since I haven't heard from you, that means you haven't been doing anything. What have you been up to, Casey?
Well, I have not been attending anti-FIM rallies, I have not been starting a communist club in my college, and I have not been reading books about Che Guevara and Mao Zedong.
That is very good. I am glad you have avoided doing these very specific things. Here, have a Dr. Pepper. Do you like that Dr. Pepper, Casey? Do you like the weight of it in your hands? Do you, maybe, want to throw it at someone? Maybe someone standing directly in front of you, wearing shades.
What? No, I don't think so.
Do you like the taste of capitalism, Casey?
Yes. I do like the taste of capitalism. I do.
Excellent, Casey. Now I believe we should go in and give Keith a pep talk on capitalism.
Well, I don't know if we should do that. I mean, Keith doesn't even know anything about politics.
Oh, but there is always time to discuss the virtues of capitalism.
I mean, we don't even need to talk about capitalism. We can always talk about the communism.
You mean, no.
All right.
Hey everybody, this is Keith the Cool Guy here, reviewing the new My Little Dr. Pepper Friendship is Antifa episode, A Big, Big Problem. So the episode begins... No, I'm just not going to answer the door this time. Nope, not going to do it, because every time I answer the door, something bad happens. It's always a problem, and I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to avoid that. Because I want to do this episode, and know it's all the way.
Welcome, Casey.
How did you get inside?
Well, as you know, my capitalist friend, capitalism allows you to do many things. But again, you already knew that.
Of course I do. Reaganomics don't work. Reaganomics don't work. Reaganomics don't work.
Louis, your friends won't leave me alone. I don't give a fuck. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna do this review with you guys. Maybe if I do the review, you'll leave me alone.
No.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Keith, I just wanted to talk to you, and specifically you, about capitalism, and nobody else by proxy, because Casey already agrees with me on capitalism and the great things that it causes.
Yeah, great things like unemployment, poverty, and class struggles.
Which are all very great things, because if you are lazy, then you deserve to experience those things.
Look guys, I don't care about this stuff, okay? I only care about My Little Pony and drugs. So I don't really think you guys need to be here.
Yes, we do.
Okay, but I'm not really sure why.
We do.
Okay, well, this episode begins with the Twibit opening her mouth for a dick, and Starfit's looking at the map because there's symbols like flying over the princess's castle.
So Spike shows up and says there may be a problem between Celestia and Luna.
Which is because, of course, there are two people trying to govern, when in reality what you need is one all-powerful dictator to rule over everything and work with the corporations. Isn't that right, Casey?
Right, like Mussolini, Pinochet, and Batista.
Which are all excellent people.
Yeah, okay, so anyway, Stargasm goes to the princesses and talks
Yeah,
to
you know,
them.
there's some good people as well, such as Fidel Castro, Mao Zedong, and Pol Pot.
Good examples of horrible people who used a horrible system to undermine their country. I can see you're learning very quickly.
Yes, Obnoticus, very quickly, very well.
Very much like how Starlight learned that the princesses were hurting each other's precious feelings. You know, I mean, they don't understand how hard it is for each other, but like, obviously it's fucking hard. I mean, they're both fucking leaders.
Yes, leaders. The most efficient way to run a capitalist society. Most specifically, one leader. And more specifically than that, me.
Yeah, but don't you think we should live in a collective society based on the wills and the wishes of the working class, where the working class own the means of production? Which is what someone who doesn't believe in capitalism would say, not me, because I believe in capitalism, but how would you counteract that point, Obnoticus?
Well, see, that is communism, which has never worked, ever. Name me one time communism has worked. I'll wait. You can't.
China.
Didn't we drop 2 atomic bombs on China? No, because Winston Churchill was a pussy.
Guys, let me do the review. If you don't, I'm gonna hotbox this room and I'm gonna report both of you when you both get high. Okay, so Starlight tells the princesses that they're upsetting each other, and when they both get mad, she just does a money shot all over both of their faces, causing their assholes to swap.
Now, both of them share the brunt of each other's work. Now, I'm not a communist, but in communism, the workers share each other's burdens in order to defeat the bourgeoisie.
Now isn't it funny that Starlight Glimmer, the communist, is the one that forces these two to swap places against their will? Now I'm not one against forcing authoritarianism against people, but isn't it funny that it's the communist doing it? Isn't it, Casey?
Yeah, it is, Obnoticus, very funny.
I swear to God, guys. So anyways, Luna goes around smiling to ponies, but her smile's as fake as her ass, so none of them believe her. And she tries to cut a rope, and she goes to some kids.
And Luna puts on an angry face in a child's picture, and the fake news media took it as a bad story, which is something they shouldn't do. They should expose the truth.
Well, if you think about it, the square root of all of this is Starlight Glimmer, the communist. And no one is surprised.
You know what? If only these dirty capitalists hoarding their money, these children would be able to go on their field trip. Which is what a communist would say. Not me. I'm a capitalist.
You're right. That is something a communist would say, not a capitalist, which is a good thing that you are not a communist, but a capitalist, because that was a load of bullshit.
I didn't think it was that bullshit.
So Luna goes to bed, and then White Ass shows up to do the night stuff. You know, like jerking off, and smoking weed, and getting tired, and watching Adult Swim, and then falling asleep while watching Adult Swim, but not necessarily in that order.
Celestia goes into the dream realm. If she went to my dream, she would see bodies of fascists lying in the streets.
Is that so, Casey?
If I were a communist, yes.
Excellent. Very good choice, Casey. You will not be the first to be admitted into my concentration camp. For if you were, you would realize very quickly there is no angel of death to point left or right. Everybody goes straight into the fire.
So she goes into Starlight's wet dream, where for some reason both the princesses are fighting each other, but like they're both in big scary evil forms.
Big, scary, evil? Fascists!
What a shitload of fuck!
He's a raging, angry piss.
Get that shit out of here! Their names are Nightmare Moon and Daybreaker! Get your ass over here! Get your ass over here! Hey! Hey, where the fuck you go? Hey! Get the fuck out of here! I need to teach you about proper My Little Pony Friendship Basic etiquette! Hey!
Bash the Fash!
would you do that?
You supported Trump!
Huh. Interesting. Say, Casey, do you know about a game called Undertale?
What?
You know, Undertale, the game that came out in 2015 that was developed by Toby Fox, that won tons of Game of the Year awards and received tons of glorious reviewing praise from lots of people, including me?
I know that game.
Did you know that they use currency in that game?
Yes?
Now, what economic system uses currency to get what you desire?
Capitalism?
And what do you hate the most?
Capitalism?
So by proxy, that means you hate...
Undertale!
I'm gonna shove that flag up your ass! Get your ass over here! Get your ass over here!
Help! 911! Fuck 911! Fuck the police! Police, help! Fuck the police! Police, security guard! Fuck private security!
One eternity later.
Shane! Help! I didn't do shit! Where's Mao? Mao! What the fuck are you?
Casey,
What?
don't you like how in Undertale, the characters all unite together against the odds?
Yes!
Isn't that sort of like communism?
Yes!
So wouldn't you say you like some of the elements in Undertale?
Yes, I love Undertale! God help me!
What a shitload of fuck!
Fuck you.
Shit.
Can't believe this keeps happening to me. They just want to review ponies. Who's want to review ponies?
Shut up, pussy!
I didn't ask for this. So the episode keeps going. Unlike my will to live. And Celestia can't help Starlight realize she was right.
Yeah, so Princess Celestia tries to get Princess Luna to help, even though Princess Luna doesn't have the right magic. What a shitload of fuck!
Ow. My jaw kinda hurts. I'm in pain. So anyways, Celestia makes right by jumping in between the laser beams and declaring that this will never happen.
So Luna and Celestia love each other again, and everything's great and everything's fine. Just like in the real world, where everything's great right now, and you can all leave.
I have no problem with that.
Ow!
I said leave.
What? No! I'm not with these retards! I'm here for the fucking review, not all this gay bullshit that you fuckers are perpetuating. However, if I were to give this episode a review, a score, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I would say it was a very solid episode. That's why I said 8 out of 10, piece of shit. Pussy ass piece of shit. That's what you are, Keith. It was very interesting to see Princess Celestia and Princess Luna have some sort of conflict after such a long time. It was very interesting to see how someone other than the main six would handle such a conflict. Now, I don't like how they treated Twilight Sparkle in this episode. It seems like they're trying to make Starlight Glimmer the new Twilight Sparkle, which is fucking bullshit! But overall, it was an 8 out of 10, and definitely the second best episode of this season.
Yeah, I have to agree. Overall, I give this episode 4 annoying motherfuckers who won't get the fuck out of my house out of 5.
It's not your fucking house!
they can't do anything right. But I mean, I thought the princess talking to each other was pretty sweet. It was really sweet. They're like, really nice. And I mean, obviously you get a lot of, the character there and, whatever. And like, Starlight, she was good, I like her. She had her place. She did stuff. I like her. She's like, I'm too bold, but sometimes it works, and like, yeah, it was really good. Can you please leave my house now?
All right, I'm done. God! Why do you have to be so demanding, you ass fuck of balls? Fuck!
Now, Casey, I understand that I had to manipulate you. You are very resilient, like I, myself, once was. You were also very naive, like I, myself, once was. But you are willing to learn, like I, myself, once was.
But I'm not a guess. I still feel like a communist. I know it is the best for people to switch to communism instead of capitalism.
Casey, that's all right. I can see past the economic differences between capitalism and communism, because for me, the only thing that literally matters is the body count. Now I want you to answer me a simple question, Casey. How many people has capitalism killed?
A lot? Probably more than communism.
Yes, that is exactly my point. Thank you. See, I chose fascism because I believe it will kill the most amount of people in the shortest amount of time. But if you believe communism will do that better, then by all means, continue on this trajectory. All that matters is that you get on history's high score list.
But I don't want to kill people. I want to help the working class. I want to save people.
Casey, which is easier? Saving people or killing them? Exactly. And how will history see you for doing it? How will history remember you, Casey?
History will remember me as the man who stopped Obnoticus.